Hello everyone, I am Lena.
And I am Shantae.
And this is
Our Legacy.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Best Day Monday. What's up everyone? This is our live call-in show, CAN TV. We're so excited to be here and we look forward to you to call in. So if you have any questions while we're doing our live call-in show, call 312-738-1060 is at the bottom. And after we're done with the show, if you have any questions, you can check us out at 773-303-5846. Our website is ourlegacynpo.com. And what I'm going to do right quick, let you go check this out. This is how it looks. And let me show y'all how this is good water in the background. Hold on now. No, I don't show it. Okay, it's a nice little water background as well if you're on your regular computer. So welcome. We have a great topic today.
Yes,
it's a topic that we started kind of last week, but we also continued this topic on Saturday after our block club meeting. The topic is 2. So today we're going to talk about distress. How our communities are in distress. But we're also going to talk about what are some solutions. One of the solutions we use to help support our community and make it a little better. So, when you think of a distressed community, what do you think about? Oh, and one more thing. My brother is on the phones, and he has a slight cold, so if his voice is a little raspy, it's okay.
It's okay.
Just go ahead. He hears
as long as you can understand what he's saying.
You can understand what he's saying. So yeah, don't think he's trying to talk sexy to you on the phone. Okay, so distress. Back to our topic, distress. And if I'm loud and I'm talking fast, give me a minute to slow down. This is my normal way of talking. But back to distress. Distress. When you think of a distressed community, what do you think about? My sister's going to read you a definition of distress. And these words are going to really talk about how our community is really distressed. It mirror these words. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. So distress, you all. When it comes to the term distress, we're talking about extreme anxiety, sorrow, pain, suffering, headaches, heartbreak, you name it, agony, torment, and suffering and anguish. All of those things are related to the term distress.
So if you think about it, our communities are in pain.
Absolutely.
Well, pain is poverty everywhere, lack of job. We're in food desert. There's crime going around. I don't want to say lack of education, lack of us taking advantage of the education that we have.
Lack of applying the education and the knowledge
and the knowledge that we need. Lack of community, us supporting each other. Lack of businesses. We're on the drive here. We were just thinking, why don't we have? They have Greek Town. They have Chinatown. Why don't we have our own town? Businesses that fulfill the community. It's a good question. Thing as a black person, don't get it confused. Don't let this blonde fool you. I'm black, African American. I'm a little light and bright, but I'm still a black woman. Why don't we have these many things in our community? What's a couple of more words? You said pain, sorrow,
torment, suffering.
Give me a couple of with pain, agony, suffering, torment.
Let's see, y'all. Desolation, unhappiness, sadness, and despair.
Sadness and despair. So let me give you an example. Most of the people in our community are working class people, right? Most of the people in the community have jobs, they pay bills. But if you go into a community and that community is in distress, you're going to be distressed. Many times when I go into my community, I am distressed. I'm a working class person. I pay bills. But sometimes when I walk out my door, I become distressed because around me is stressful. The community itself is stressful.
That's true.
People are littering heavily. It's trash everywhere. Sometimes I can't find a good grocery store in walking distance. I get stressed out. I'm in distress. I'm unhappy. I'm sad. I'm frustrated.
You know what makes me become distressed when I'm in my community, when I see the drug addicts and the alcoholics all surrounded. When there's so many of them surrounded by the alcohol store, and it frustrates me because I'm like, oh man, all of these bodies and these brains are wasting their lives, you know, doing nothing productive. So I become distressed when I just by looking at all that traffic of people not doing anything productive.
And make sure if you have any questions or comments about the topic, please feel free to call, chime in, call us, please. We want some of that audience participation. And if we have any Facebook live questions, my sister has a phone. She'll be able to look you guys up and answer your questions. So another thing that happens in my community, in many communities, is that we're inundated by people who are using drugs and using alcohol heavily. And what I've noticed in the past 5 years or more, that this is a lot of the elders. A lot of elders in my community are heavily on drugs and heavily drinking alcohol. It's not even the young individuals. These are people who work all their lives, who put in that work, who are retired, who walk the street daily in my community. And these are not young people. These individuals are 60 and above. Okay? So, again, when we walk out of our community, you're stressed out. You're in distress, right? So, what things can we do to distress this? How can I tell you first before we get to the solutions? How can I tell you first and get you to believe out there in Facebook land, Twitter land, CanTV land that this is a problem? This is a serious life and death situation issue that we must be aware of, and we have to admit that our communities are in distress. And because they're in distress, we have to sacrifice. We have to say, despite that I didn't cause this problem, I have to be the person that helps impact that. You may not can do what I can do. You may not can do what Shantae can do. You may not do what Alonzo can do. But you can do something. Starting today, at the sound of my voice, if you're watching this, you are now obligated to do something, because your community is my community is your community, because we are a community. We have to bring that community back. But go ahead.
Oh, no. Basically, you know, we have to, it takes a village to raise a child.
We have to go back to the sense of community.
We can't, we're all responsible for each other.
We have to be, irregardless if you don't think that you believe so. Martin Luther King fought the good fight. He was responsible. He had the world on his shoulders. So why can't I have a community on my shoulder? Why can't I make a sacrifice to help someone else in my community? Why can't I continue to fight that he put out there? Now, the fight is not as bad as it was back then, but now we have to take care of each other. We have to fight and support each other and make sure we're doing what we need to do to support each other, and make sure that we're putting things in place to support each other. We have to support each other's businesses. We have to support each other's goals. We have to uplift each other each and every day, because when I look at the news,
we can't afford not to.
When I look at the news, I see people like me every day on the news. Each and every day. When I look at the stats of the police, I see each and every day of the young people in my community continuously getting arrested. So therefore, if you get arrested, you can't get a college education, and therefore you can't apply for financial aid. It all relates to each other. I see plenty of people in my community with diabetes, high blood pressure. People are unhealthy. That leads to, we have a food desert. Every corner there's a fast food restaurant in my community. People are not sitting down cooking and eating.
Nope, we're not
dinner with each other. People are not having family time.
No.
We have people, our children are having children each and every day to feel good, to support each other. One problem leads to another problem.
It does.
How do we figure a way? How do I get you to understand that this is life and death? How do I get you to understand that this is nothing to play with, that we have to sacrifice? Now, many people, when I have this conversation with people, it go in one ear and out the other. But I'm here to let you guys know that me, my sister, my brother, we're here to give that message, because it has to be heard. We have to sacrifice. Okay?
Because we don't want the next generation to look at us and say, oh, how they have failed us. They failed, you know, what did they pass down to us? What values and morals and different things like that did they pass down to us? And so we have to do something for the generation that's going to come up behind us.
And we've come a long way. Don't let me get it wrong. We come a long way, but we also have a long way to go. Just because you are poor and impoverished and live in a distressed community doesn't mean you have to.
Right.
Take the resources that you have and make them the best that you have. The resources are there. We have access to them, but we have to go after them, and we have to pass it to the next person. But before we go in, so excited, we got a caller.
We have a caller.
Caller, go ahead.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I just happened to be turning in, and I happen to listen to you all. And you all are coming up with the right idea. I'm a senior citizen.
Okay.
My mother raised 8 children on public aid in the South, and it was very discriminated, and I can see the same generation begin to go back into the same mold if they're not careful. They want to ish out or what they can.
Well, let me ask you this. What is your name?
The name is Mary Reed.
Mary, tell me one thing in your community that you see the young people are doing.
Okay, they're selling drugs.
Okay.
They're killing each other.
Okay, they're selling drugs, they're killing each other.
Yes,
okay, give me one solution, starting with one that we can do to deal with that issue or those issues.
Okay, right now, what you can do is try to get together as many young people as you can.
Okay.
Because I'm working part-time as a senior for Congressman Danny Davis, and they passed a new law that background all can be sealed except domestic violence, sex offenders, harm to animals, and a DUI. And so far I have over 200 guys that have applied, and some of them have got sealed, some of them waiting.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do.
Definitely.
We're going to finish this conversation, but I'm going to take you to the overhead. What I want you to do, if you can, give us a call. Take our number down, 773-303-5846. Also,
Pam's handy. Can she take it? The one that answered the phone. Can you?
Yes.
Back to
Okay. He call back.
I can give her the office number.
Okay. Call back and give Mr. Alonzo your information, and then we'll take that down. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you for your time and thank you for calling in. Let me go ahead and put it back on us. So again, those are one of our elders that comes in and who says that she sees in our community that our young people need to do a little bit more. So this is what I'm going to say.
Yep.
That the elders have fought a good fight. Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, with all these individuals that came up. And I use Dr. Martin Luther King because he's one of my favorites. Okay, there's many more people out there. So
yes.
I know. But what I'm going to say is that a person of my age, I'm 42, she's 32. Any 31. Elder, 31, good Lord, I'm the old one.
It's okay.
You elders out there, elders, please. If you give me the motivation, if you give me the information that I need, I will do the work. I will do the work. Okay?
We'll do the footwork.
Again, if you motivate me, if you can give me what I need, because some days it get hard, some days it's rough, some days it's, man, I don't know, but I'll do the work. But we have another caller.
We have another caller.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. So if you got if you can give me the information and the resources, talk to me, the history that I need, we can do the work. I don't mind doing the work, but we need your support. I can't and we cannot do it without you. Right. We cannot fight the fight now without you.
Right, because we need the knowledge and wisdom.
We need the history. We need you to pass that down. We need you to pass the baton.
To tell us what works and what don't work.
We need you to pass the baton. So right now what we're going to do before we go into the solutions, we have a couple of announcements. Again, I'm going to show you the information for about our organization. Go to our website, Our Legacy, and then I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit more right here. Oh, no, I can't do it. My email is there. I'm going to have to make it a little bit bigger, but that's Lena Bivens at OurLegacyNPO.com. But also, we have one more caller. The Clio Center. They have a free after-school program there for everyone. It's for everyone. You can, it's from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. The phone number is there. Give them a call. If you have any grandkids or children, anyone who's interested, please check them out. So we're going to go ahead. We have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
I don't think we
Do we have, go ahead.
Oh.
Do we have a caller?
He said,
Okay, hold on for a second. Go ahead, caller. So, yes, if you have anyone at the Clio Center, go ahead, caller.
Yes, I'm Winston.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. What's your question or comment?
My comment is our problem is we don't have enough love for each other.
Oh my God, I'm glad you said that because we're going to talk about a solution that can help us out. So again, in your community, tell me 1 or 2 things that you see that makes your community in distress.
We don't stick together. We don't look out for each other.
Okay. And go ahead.
We always are jealous if the other one got something a little better than the next one.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody knows that, but that's our problem. We just don't stick together. If we stick together and show more love and concern for each other and help each other.
And that's your solution if we show more love.
Yeah.
Right? We'll be able to stick together.
That ever since I've been in Chicago, I've feed a lot of people on my street. I do everything. I have a block club.
There you go.
They get jealous of me. They don't pay no dues.
Okay.
Put lights in the yard.
Well, let me ask you this. What advice can you give to the young people? Give us some advice.
My advice to the young people is leave the dope alone.
Okay.
And stop standing on the corner.
There you go.
Get a job.
Okay. Well, thank you for your question and comment.
We appreciate
that. We appreciate that because our elders are important. They're very, very, very important. Before we go on to our solutions, we got one more caller. Go ahead, caller. We're getting hot up here. Here we go. Go ahead, caller. What's your question or comment?
Hi, my name is Brian.
Hi, Brian.
One of the things. Hi, how are you guys?
Hey.
Hey, everyone. Okay, one of the things that I see that's missing in our community is the economic strength.
There you go.
The ability, the wherewithal to be able to change your financial future and so forth. So with missing that economic strength in our communities, I think one of the solutions will be group economics. And what that means specifically is initiatives and efforts towards starting businesses, educating small businesses on entrepreneurship, hiring, which will essentially create jobs that we can, in essence, employ our youth. So
I agree.
Just some thoughts that I think, will be essential to helping our situation in the community.
Well, thank you so much. Everything that he said is definitely economic support. We need that. Definitely. We are economically distressed in our community. Believe that what the elders used to say, money to root to all evil, but money get bills paid. Money is how you use money when it's the root to all evil. But if you use it to do good things and do great things, it can be the most positive thing available out there. So we're going to go on. We're going to do we got one more caller. Go ahead.
Watch it now.
Caller, what's your question or comment?
Hello, this is Penny.
Hi.
What's her name?
Go ahead.
And I just want to give a comment.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for all the good content you're doing. And that community garden keep doing on the behalf of your mom.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you.
And I just wanted to know, think of how many vacant
lots.
They got so many vacant lots over there. What would it take to get a big lot to start your garden?
Well, actually, we actually have a couple that we're going to be using. People in our community is going to work with us and support us in using their lots to do our garden. And in the future, I think that's why block clubs are important. When you have a strong block club, we come together with strong ideas, just like the last lady said, that we got to come together as a community. We have to support each other, and once we support each other and bring community back, right now we're living in neighborhoods. We need to bring that old-fashioned community back. And once that come back, getting a community garden, getting anything running, economic development, that stuff will happen. So we have 5 minutes. Our last 5 minutes, what we're gonna do?
She's gonna make a shout out.
She's gonna give a quick shout out. So
thanks for your call. We appreciate it.
So go ahead, you do a quick shout out. And
okay, so speaking of the community garden, you all, I just want to give out a shout out to everyone who has supported us thus far with the.
And while she's giving a shout out, I'm gonna be scrolling on Facebook with our people who support us.
So I want to give a shout out to, and then if you don't hear your name, I'll give out more shout outs on the next show. But Aaron Roddick, Penny Phillips, Vanessa Abram,
these people are listed.
Kevin Brown, Valerie Stevens, Latrice Clay, Adrian Proctor, Kamaria Charman,
right here.
Malcolm Adams, Olamide Odunsi, Corliss Hill, and Evelyn Murphy. I appreciate you all for supporting us.
Thank you for your support.
We cannot do it without you all.
We're going to take one more last call.
We're going to take
and we're going to do this real quick.
And I'm going to give out some more shout outs in the next show too. So don't worry. If you didn't hear your name, don't worry.
Go ahead.
Yes. Congratulations. You're doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
Callers who are seniors like myself.
Yes.
They need to be better to the young people as well.
Yes.
Because kids cannot be what they don't see.
Okay.
That's right.
And we appreciate that.
Spirit.
We appreciate that. So we're going to give right now, we're going to thank you.
That block club.
Thank you. Yes, we need a block club. So what we're going to do right quickly, we're going to give you guys some good solutions on in the last 4 minutes on how a solution. And I'm glad the elders called because this solution is towards you.
And it doesn't cost
we have something,
you much.
It doesn't cost so we have something called the Hello Campaign.
Hello Campaign. Hello.
Quickly, what the Hello Campaign suggests is I acknowledge you.
I love you, I respect you, and I acknowledge you.
So what you should do every morning, every day you see strangers in your communities, people in community, you should say hello. This is something my sister and I have been doing for 2.5 to 3 years. It came by default. My truck broke down. It's expensive. God said, get your tail on that bus. And I realized people don't speak. People don't talk because I've been driving for such a long time. Once I started speaking to individuals in our community, it has changed the dynamics of how we communicate and how we interact with people. When you say hello, you tell a person you love them, you respect them, and you acknowledge them. Even though you still may be angry, pissed out, not liking this. I'm going to give you an example. Elders, if you walk out your door and you see trash, and if a young person is standing right there, be like, honey, baby, can you grab that trash and put in the garbage for me? They will do it.
They're going to pick it up.
Because they see that you love them, respect them, acknowledge them. Hello is so simple. It is free to say, it's so impactful and so strong to do. Trust me.
Trust the process.
Believe me.
Yes.
It works. Speak to the people. We speak to all the people on the bus.
Contact with
we speak to everybody in our neighborhood on days I don't want to talk. You may say hello, and I'm going to let you talk. You may say hello to someone who needed you right then and there.
That's true.
And that hello may have made them feel like the best person in the world. Speak to these young people. Say hello to them. You teach them by saying hello that despite what we're going on, that you can always be courteous, you can always be respectful, you can always be nice. Go ahead.
And words are very impactful. Words are very powerful. Life, I don't want to get churchy or anything like that, but life and death is in the power of the tongue. Words are definitely powerful. You never know when you're speaking to that drug addict or that drug dealer, when you
or that lost
teenager, whatever, whoever, and when you speak to them and ask them how their day is going, or say something like how you doing, or have a good day, you never know how deep that's going in their conscious, deep down in their conscious, because
you don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what they're dealing with at home. You just acknowledge them. They may have needed someone to show that love, respect, and acknowledgement. So what we're going to do in the last couple of seconds, while we are wrapping up, we're going to go to our website, and we want to show you guys our hello. You can go to our website. Please go to our website, and it talks about our Hello Campaign,
more information,
how you can be involved, be part of. Miss Marshall does the Hello mentoring of our vision, some of the things that we've done in community with our Hello wristbands that we have on right now. I'm going to quickly show you guys
our website,
our wristbands right there. Check them out. Check them out. Say hello on them. We do these things. So look, we're about to wrap up. But this is so important. Hello. Speak to every single person that you're strangers.
Contact with.
People need you. They meant hello, courteous, being nice, being genuine, just showing that love, respect and acknowledgement. It makes a powerful difference. We've been doing this for 2.5 years, and it has changed the dynamics of how we interact with our community.
And how
people talk to us every day. But we're about to get out of here. It's time for us to go. Thank you for your time.
Enjoy y'all.
Peace out, as I say on Facebook. Deuces.
And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.